last but not least, go ahead and tell them, baby. Last but not least, come on here.
You gotta hit them with the love making, baby.
You feel me?
I'm running around like I missed it. Hey, jewelry moving like juice. I can all go to the heat. Look, she's leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Blood, you can see it in my eye. My future turning up, what it's time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit.
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron
And Shanae.
on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, share, comment, and subscribe whenever you roll up to the channel.
And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your girl so that whenever we drop, you can hop up in the truck and roll with us.
See what's poppin'. All right, today, you guys, we want to come at y'all. And first and foremost, though, I want to introduce y'all to the queen. Here she is. Y'all been asking about her. The queen herself, the trucker queen, my wife, my Valentine's, Mrs. Run. Here is Shanae. Say hi,
Hey
Shanae.
everybody, how you doing today? And happy Valentine's Day to all the couples and all the singles.
Happy Valentine, ladies. Happy Valentine, queens. All the truckers out there, all the ladies, happy Valentine's. Today we want to come to you guys and kind of like give y'all a little bit of our life on Valentine's, you know. I wanted to introduce y'all to the queen first. Now that I've done that, we want to talk to you guys about what's special for today on this Valentine's Day. Today, ladies, it's y'all day. I ain't mad at you. Only day we got, fellas, as far as today, so I ain't no sense you looking all crazy, man. It is what it is, bro. But ladies, y'all got a few days in the year, you know what I'm saying? And this is one of them. When it comes to Valentine's, fellas, we got a couple of things we want to share with y'all. First and foremost, we want to say thank God for even having a queen, having a lady that you can even ask to be your Valentine. You know what I'm saying? Having a wife, you know what I'm saying? We blessed, fellas, you know what I'm saying? We ain't growing old. We ain't growing old by ourselves. You got somebody to grow old with, you know what I'm saying? So, we want to thank God first and foremost, you know what I mean, when it comes to our ladies, you know. And without him, you know, ain't nothing possible in our life. This our opinion. To each his own. You know what I mean? So we put God first in everything when it comes to, you know, our relationship. You know, when it comes to me respecting my queen, you know, it's God, it's man, then it's the wife. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anything you want to share with the ladies, babe?
Well, you know, the whole purpose of the video is that we just want to, you know, talk to our couples. You know, of course, our husbands are always on the road, or your wife may be also on the road majority of the week. And so, you know, of course, you're spending that time away from each other. So we just want to talk about some topics that can kind of keep y'all together, keep the blood flowing, keep things going real good in the relationship, which leads us to, of course, first, God should always be first in your relationship. But communication, I would say, would be number 2. You know, sometimes, you know, of course, our human instincts, we're lonely, you know, our significant others are gone, but communication is key. A lot of times I just pick up the phone. Hey, babe, what you doing? How you doing? How your day's going? Things of that nature. You know, it kind of just keeps us connected when we're always communicating with one another throughout the day. For my husband, he's been on the road for so many years, you know, and lately I've been able to travel with him more often than I was, you know, a few years ago. But, you know, in our past years, you know, I would only see him on Saturday nights and just Sunday, and boom, he back on the road again Monday. And so, of course, you know, we got to keep it spicy in the relationship. We got to keep things going.
Mucho caliente.
In a relationship. And so communication, I would say, would be definitely key.
One thing I want to tell you guys, fellas, when it comes to the communication, we be having a whole lot going on throughout our day, chasing these miles, you know what I mean? and focusing on our load, you know, plus trying to make sure, you know, we don't have no accidents, you know, that we save, you know what I mean, that we just trying to get from point A to point B, you know. But a part of being in a relationship, like my wife said, is the communication. So we always have to, you know, we always busy. So what I'm trying to say is we have to find the time to take. You have to take the time to make sure that you call, baby, hey, babe, what's up? I'm just checking on you, seeing how you doing, you know, how your day going, you know, how you feeling. We have to take that time, fellas. Women, they're emotional creatures. That's how God made them. You know, they nurture us, you know what I mean? And we're mechanical, you know what I mean? So all that lollygagging and talking, that's not really too much built in the men, you know what I mean? So we have to grab hold of that and be mindful, you know what I mean? That we got a queen, you know what I mean? That requires our attention, you know, because we already gone for so long. So take that time, call your wife, call your queen, you know what I mean? Check in on her, you know. I call my wife numerous of times a day. Me and my wife, you know, if she not with me, which I'm blessed for her to be able to, because all companies won't let your spouse go with you. I'm on the phone with them, you know, FaceTiming or either just regular phone, you know, with my Bluetooth, you know, I ain't got to be holding it and all that. Or FaceTime with it posted up, you know. I make sure, you know, I give her time, you know, so that she can feel like I'm right there with her. You hear me, fellas? So yeah, that communication is important, fellas. We gotta take the time to give it to our women.
Absolutely, ladies. And so number three. Oh, that's number 3?
God was 1. Communication is 2.
Oh, number 3. Okay, number 3.
We getting it together. Hold on, M2T. We trying to get it together for y'all. This Valentine. We trying to make sure y'all straight. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Which brings us to number 3, which is very important in a relationship, and that's dating.
Dating, baby.
You can't forget to date your spouse. I don't care how long we've been in a relationship. It could be years on top of years on top of years. Yeah. You still have to date your spouse, you know. You know, ladies, we also have to make sure that our men feel, you know, that they're appreciated and that they're wanted in relationship. It's not all about the woman, you know. We got to cater to each other. What Beyonce say, cater to you. Okay, so we got to cater to each other to keep things, you know, flowing like they need to flow. So date. I mean, you know, one thing I do, you know, when my husband is gone on the road, I'll do what I call a virtual date. Okay, I will take that phone, I will FaceTime him. I might go to a little sushi restaurant, a little something, and I'll put him up on FaceTime, and hey, I have me a little, you know, my little drink of choice.
She's very creative, ladies. Never had heard of it until I met my wife, but hey, it works. I'm for it.
I have my little drink of choice, okay? I'll put him on FaceTime, and I'm having me a little cocktail, and we talking, and it's almost as if he's there when he's not there, you know? So virtual dating, you know, it may sound crazy, but, you know, it's good, and it makes me feel like, you know, we're still connecting and dating when he's working and I'm working, and we're both, you know, trying to make things happen.
There you go. Fellas, when it comes to the dating, even though we tired, you know what I mean? A lot of us be tired, you know, we've been chasing that road, you know what I mean? And then come times, you know, we pushing 11, 12, 13, up to 14 hours, you know. And a brother tired, you know what I mean? So when you get in for your 34, you know what I mean? All you pretty much want to do is sit back and relax and kick up your feet. I get it, you know what I mean? You know, hey, I'm a victim. I'm guilty of that, you know what I mean? But I always have to be mindful, you know what I mean, that I have my queen, you know what I mean, and she deserves my time just as much as this trucking do. You know, I always tell people, well, actually, my wife be telling me, you know, he actually got 2 wives, you know what I'm saying? Well, she's number 1. I ain't gonna say this. I'm about to say this.
Okay, because listen, he married to trucking, but he married to his wife first. You heard me?
You know what I mean? So I have to make sure that she come before this trucking, you know what I mean? My wife, that's my confidant, that's my baby, that's my shoulder, you know what I mean? You know, in trucking, that's my finances. Men, we already know how it is when it comes to our money. We ain't trying to hear it, man. Hey, we got to have money because we got to provide for you. We got to make sure you can go and shop and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Roof over your head and stuff, you know what I mean? So, and not only that, I want to do what I want to do. So we have to take the time to date, fellas. You can't forget that. You know what I mean? A nice dinner date. You know what I mean? Me and my wife, we go on dinner dates all the time. She just shared with the ladies that, you know, we so in depth when it comes to dating, you know, and dinner dates, you know, the virtual, you know what I mean? The virtual, you know, and it worked, fellas. I guarantee you, if you try, you're going to be surprised. It really works, you know what I mean? So the dinner dating, you know, comedy clubs.
Bowling.
Bowling. We do bowling. We do comedy clubs. You know what I mean? We do all kind of stuff.
Traveling.
You know, we do a whole lot of traveling.
Sometimes we just take an overnight trip and go somewhere and come right on back.
Hey, even the casino, you know what I mean? It's plenty of things that you can do when it comes to dating your wife.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you one of the most in-depth date that we've been on, fellas. I'm talking to the fellas, ladies. Let them take notes. You know what I'm saying? Picnic.
But you know what other one?
Picnic, fellas.
But you know what other one that we really like?
What?
The paint with a twist.
Oh yeah, paint with
It's
a twist.
so
If y'all don't know what that
intimate.
is, y'all don't know that that's the paint and your champagne and your wine and drinking it. Painting with a twist is really good.
Paint
you know what
with
I'm
a
saying?
twist
That's
was
very
really good.
intimate.
And you know what?
I like the paint with a twist. I do like
Another
that.
thing that we haven't tried yet, but I think is really, really good, is when you go to like those classes where they teach you how to make the little candles, or the pottery classes when you can just come together and mold.
No,
and
we
all
definitely
that
gonna
old
do that.
good
That's definitely on
You know
the
what
list.
I'm
That's
saying?
on the list. That's on the list.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Try that. You know, those are things that's kind of romantic. And men, you know, I know y'all say, you know, it kind of feels probably a little mushy. You know, my husband, he's one of them type like, okay, we going, yes, you know. But when you try something new, you never know until you try it. You know what I mean?
So even if, like she said, even if it feel like it's cheesy, fellas, you know what I mean? Just cater to her heart. You know what I mean? Cater to her heart. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the most important thing. You know, you know, a lot of stuff we can do without, but it ain't even about us. It's about her. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you know, the paint with a twist, definitely the picnic, fellas. And then y'all, to each his own. That's just that's what works for us. You know what I mean? That's what works for us. You know what I mean? That's what's been working for us. You know, we're very family oriented. We spend time with our families and stuff too. You know what I mean? So there's different things. You know what I mean? There's different things. You know.
Of course, you know, trucking does take you away from your family a lot. You know, of course, we wish we could spend more time with our family. You know, but you know, the work calls and we try to do what we can. But
the money, baby.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about the bag, baby.
You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
about the bag.
But yeah, so like we said, first guide, of course, communication. Don't forget to date.
Don't forget that date, fellas.
Absolutely.
Don't forget that.
And last but not least, go ahead and tell them, baby. Last but not least, come on here.
You gotta hit them with the love making, baby.
You feel me?
Baby, come on now. Gonna get to it. Go get to it.
Y'all can't leave that out. That's important to a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep that love making flowing. You know what I mean? Get creative. You know, keeping that spice.
Gotta keep that spice.
Yeah.
Mucho caliente.
Yeah, keep that spice going. You know.
And I'm gonna tell you, fellas. Like I was kind of telling you about as far as like the dating. You know. Our careers, our jobs, it takes a whole lot out of us. You know what I mean? It takes a lot out of us. Because really, you're not even really comfortable when you're sleeping in the truck. Whenever you're really comfortable is when you get home. You know what I mean? And you can like, and we only got 34 hours to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take that time to make sure. But me, I really be anxious, you know what I mean, to see my wife. You know what I mean? It's been a long week. You know what I'm saying? Our brother needs some stretch, really. Our brother need to get back in order. I'm out of order. You know what I'm saying? I need to get back in line. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, love making. You know what I mean, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Get you. You know what I'm saying? Do you about 100 push-ups?
You play too much.
Get swole, baby. Do your push-up, get swole. You know what I'm saying? Get in that shower, jump out that shower. You know what I'm saying? Put that $2, $3, $4, $5 baby all over you. All right. Fresh ball head, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Get your nice shave up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give her that look. Hey, you already know. Give it that look. Hey, to each his own. What works for you, fellas? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, but when you're missing each other out throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? It's an anticipation. You know what I mean? So, you know, what's understood don't even need to be said. You know what I mean? To each his own. But you can't miss that love making. That love making is definitely important, fellas.
And you know, love making don't always have to be physical. I mean, you can make love mentally. You can make love intellectually. Because again, you know, we're apart from each other, you know, and so the physical is not always there, you know, but you can keep it spicy with conversation. Hey, FaceTime, you know, these days we got Apple phones and, you know, we can get apps on them Androids where we can look at each other, you know, so FaceTiming and all of that is, of course, so super important.
And to the fellas that don't have a partner, or don't have a wife, or don't have anybody, you know what I mean?
And to the ladies.
And to the ladies. I can't forget about the ladies that don't have nobody. You know what I mean? For this Valentine's, you know what I mean? Valentine's is for all ladies, you know what I mean, fellas? You have mom, you know what I mean? Go cater to mom, spoil mom. You got sister, you got niece, you got aunties, you know what I'm saying? You got daughters, you know what I mean? Valentine's Day is for all women, you know what I mean? It's for the women to get spoiled and to know that they are loved, you know what I mean? That's what I'll Be My Valentine is about, you know what I mean?
And one thing I want to give to my lady truckers, you know what I mean? There's a lot of lady truckers out here on the scene, you know, and so, you know, I know that we're in and out of truck stops and things of that nature, lady truckers, but you know, when I travel with my husband, one thing I still try to do, I still try to keep my female maintenance thing going. So if you got your little facial mask and things of that nature, hey, take a little candle in there if you need to, you know, just to set a little ambiance and, you know, just get your mental, you know, together. You know, date yourself. Sometimes you got to date you, you know what I mean, in order for you to be prepared for somebody else, you know. And that's those that, you know, that are manifesting and praying, you know, for God to send you that special somebody. Because what I have to say is, this is not easy. Being away from your partner is not easy. You know what I mean? And everybody not built for it tough, you know, to be able to sustain relationships where it's practically long distance. You know, it just depends on the person. It depends on the couple. It depends on what y'all trying to achieve together. So as for my single people, one thing I would always have to say, never forget to date yourself.
That's very important, ladies. That's never, and fellas. Another thing I forgot to tell y'all on communication, fellas, I'm talking to y'all. When it comes to communicating, you know, it don't always have to be verbal, you know, gestures, you know what I mean? I spoil my wife with flowers and roses. I mean, dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens. I flood the whole house with roses and flowers. You know, and it's just that gesture to let her know, babe, you know what, babe, I love you. You know what I mean? Roses, massages, you know what I mean? Just the gestures, you know what I mean, fellas? So I forgot to tell y'all that on communication, you know what I mean? Cooking. I love to cook, you know what I mean? You know, it ain't always got to go out, you know what I mean? Cooking will definitely do it, you know what I mean? Sitting in that kitchen, smelling the aromas and just talking and drinking you on some wine, you know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Cooking, definitely, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, fellas, I've got to leave that out, but I had to slide that in for you real quick, you know what I'm saying? I got you. So, yeah, that's it, you guys.
So we hope that, you know, some things that we covered today can help some couples keep it spicy and help some singles, you know, keep it spicy for yourself and whoever your future mate may be.
Yes, indeed. And one other thing, fellas, do not forget to make sure that you rub them feet. Don't forget the feet, my guy. Whenever you giving that massage, you hear me?
You heard me.
And you gotta get the feet, man. You know what I'm saying? Pour a little chocolate on the toe, you know what I'm saying? A little toe, you know what I'm saying? A little bit here, a little bit there. Now, seriously though, you guys, we appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, today. We just wanted to get with y'all and let you ladies know. Happy Valentine's, ladies, you know what I'm saying. Y'all guys are in our prayers. M2T, we love you. Shout out to all you subscribers. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. The love has been phenomenal. We appreciate the support. We appreciate y'all rolling up. Man, y'all subscribers, y'all putting on M2T. Shout out to the ones that just pull up, you know what I mean, to the guests. We appreciate you guys too, you know what I mean? So,
and Merch coming soon.
Merch.
dog.
Merch is on deck. Merch is on deck. Definitely March. March we'll be taking orders.
Yeah.
So I believe what are we gonna have, babe?
We're gonna start off with t-shirts and hats and long sleeve t-shirts
and short sleeve t-shirts.
sweaters.
Kind of get you ready for the spring. You know what I mean? Kind of get ready for the spring. You know, definitely March the t-shirts and the hats. Long sleeve and short sleeve t-shirts is coming soon.
And for those that want to pre-order sweaters, we will have, hoodies and sweaters available for those that still want to purchase those type of items as well.
Right. So you guys will see everything before it hit. You know what I mean? You'll be able to go to the website and order and everything. So yeah, merch is definitely coming soon. Going live is something else that's going to be coming soon too. So be able to get on live and be able to link you guys in so we can see each other, be right there with each other and chop it up and go down through there about, what it is that we do over here at M2T. You know what I'm saying? We don't report the story. We just break it down. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But M2T, man, we love you guys. Ladies, happy Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? I hope you enjoying your day. And till next time, guys, it's your boy.
It's your girl.
I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm running around like I'm Ellie. Jewelry moving like juice. Stacking up gold in it. Look, I just leveled up. I thank God. Straight from the